And we're back. More Dota 2 action coming at you. I'm joined with Cap. And we got more NiP ad. Finem, turns out that was game 1. Spoiler alert. It's 1-0.
Reminder that Kyle's closing words on that last game was I presume it's a 2-0 given that last game. So we already have Kyle's prediction for the series.
Correct.
Yeah.
At Finem, they're like, hey, it's not broken. Let's not fix it. They go right back for the SD and the Wraith King and the Mirana.
Ooh.
But this time with the Beastmaster. It's actually the same draft. NiP has 4 of the same heroes. Advenim of 3.
Wow.
Let's show it to the viewers. They don't know online.
I mean,
Spartan gave an all chat with a smiley face as well.
Oh,
we got some.
Really, it's really in their head right now. Alpha.
PPD gave him the alpha. PPD all chat in games is always good. He's probably one of the best all chatters in Dota 2. Maybe the best.
Well, he certainly has the most practice.
It does. I don't know. Like he does it a decent amount.
Dude, he's been screenshot of many times.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember the one about not playing on a? Never mind. We don't need to get into that.
Playing on Brazil servers.
Yeah.
Oh, those ones. Wasn't that more? That was less. Oh yeah, it was him and Fear and.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Universe was trying to be like, guys, come on, let's behave.
Whoa. I'm pretty sure he was just like, whoa, let's chill, guys.
I mean, when Universe normally the guy who just won't say anything, the fact that he stepped up and said something says a lot.
Sure. Oh, also, what's up with these qualifiers? Is every region happening over the same days?
Yeah, there's like 8 games on at once right now.
Yeah, but how the hell are the qualifiers going to be 6 days then?
We got 2 days of groups.
Oh,
so groups today, groups tomorrow. Then day 3 and 4 is the playoffs of the major, and then days 5 and 6 is the playoffs of the minor.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's a lot of Dota for these teams, though. Also, see, this is going to be a really interesting circuit because the first major, you're missing like 7 of the top teams. Last year, top 6 at any major would have qualified you for TI. I've got to imagine the top 4 this year, minimum. Like, you're in for sure. Like, who's going to be there? All your competition is on break.
Is that? How many teams? It's what the top 3 Europe teams are off.
Yeah.
LGD is off.
VP.
VP no VP's playing.
You sure?
They're
you're
not
right.
They're not in Europe, Kyle.
Kid and Save.
Yeah, they've got trial players and like I think. It sounds like they kind of put together this roster.
LGD's off.
Yeah, so
LGD, OG,
4 big teams.
Secret.
It's the top 4 from TI, right? All of top 4 from TI. Yeah.
Well, Liquid. Yeah, because Kuro Stack's off.
Top 4 from TI.
Can't think of them as Liquid anymore. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably still reference them as Liquid every now and then, but yeah, top 4 from TI. Then everyone else is playing, but there's maybe still some roster instability, some stuff happening there. Still, I mean, that's obviously a lot. You talk about getting top 6 at a tournament. If those are the teams you expect to get top 4 in a major, suddenly everyone's being bumped up.
Yeah.
They went back to the Quap, too. I don't know, man.
I'm sad they didn't just give him the Invoker. They give him the same 5 heroes.
What was their other? Oh, Timbersaw? I mean, Beastmaster might be an improvement on Timbersaw from last game, but still, I personally feel like Beastmaster's kind of a bad hero right now.
I'll trust you. You're an offlane player.
I like the Puck. I love Puck against Quap. This is classic. This is the classic matchup.
I guess classically it was more a 50-50 matchup, but that was back when Puck did like 20 base damage.
Yes. Oh, it still has a base damage advantage, I believe. However, it's not the same. Yeah, I mean, Puck
Puck has the base damage advantage now,
yeah,
right? Yeah. No, in the past it was not the case.
Yeah, Quap had an edge.
Yeah.
But the thing about it now, like, it's just very skill-based because I think it's Puck favored, but like Quap can win if you play like aggressive. You know, if you like force a phase shift dodge of an auto attack, then you blink forward, Shadow Strike, Scream, and all of a sudden the Puck's pressured. Yep. It's very much all in. When you make one misstep and suddenly you're heavily punished.
Yep. Alrighty, we'll hop ourselves into Game 2, NiP versus Ad Finem, the Greeks. NiP's new roster: Gunner, Biver, Skitter, PPD, Universe.
Damn, Universe is a Platinum Sand King.
Ooh. What level is Platinum?
Like the 20 to 23, just before Master Tier.
Yep. 18. He's done.
Damn, dude. That's a lot of games to Sand King.
Yeah.
And that hero's a little broke. That hero was a little broke. I still think he's like quite strong.
Do you like New Sandstorm?
Yeah. I mean, I love New Sandstorm because I think it's broke.
I'm probably asking the question the wrong way.
I mean, I think it's like it's an insane laning mechanism. People have really learned how to pressure you in the laning phase, but even if they do shut you down in the laning phase, it's still like this tremendous farming tool. And it turns into like quite the teamfight monster, especially once you get your Lotus Orb / Yule Scepter, where dusts are like really ineffective against you.
Here we go. NiP going to invade down bottom, get themselves 2 runes, but also doesn't look like Universe is going to contest top, even though he theoretically could have.
Arrow. Oh, Biver.
So this time around, they can definitely take the one-on-one. I don't think Sand King has an issue in one-on-one against Beastmaster. Maybe the only reason he would is because he doesn't have a sentry.
Why? Because of the bird? Oh, for Beastmaster. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
As in to counter the sentry that Beastmaster's going to lay down.
I think you just go, you go caustic. You always go caustic against Beastmaster.
Even, I mean, it's going to be annoying playing against the boar, but yeah, I guess he's got caustic level 1, so that's the game plan.
Thing is, you later on levels, you just stun Beast plus 4 and then get a caustic hit off, and it's more gold, and you do heavy damage.
Boar is
Universe already won the lane because he killed first boar. He'll hit level 2 first, which means he'll win the next wave, and he kills the next boar because of it. It's pretty sick.
Already won the lane. He just lost a range creep, though.
That's
a range creep.
I take back everything that I said.
Okay, he's no longer on the lane. Game on. Down bottom, Tri-Lane versus Tri-Lane. Theoretically, where we can maybe expect some action. Shadow Demon, Mirana, classic duo. Paired up with a Wraith King. And then you've got the Earth Spirit Oracle Gyrocopter Tri-Lane, the exact same Tri-Lane from the previous game.
You guys had a weird noise in your ear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a fan.
I was just wanted to make sure that wasn't only me.
Okay.
Now the voices, though, those are definitely just you. Did you ever see, there's a study, they realized that people with schizophrenia in the West, like America, typically have voices as Survivor goes down.
Finem get their first kill in a long time.
They do.
Great arrow.
Good for you.
From
he missed a few last game with the setup, even with the setup,
time.
But yeah, people with schizophrenia in the West typically hear like voices that are angry with them and mean and scary, and people in most other regions have like supportive voices that are like, playful, friendly. Why is that? Is it because of NA? Like, it could explain some of the reasons why NA Dota is so toxic.
The voices in people's heads.
No, but it's just the same condition.
I'm like, what?
Do it.
How many
Blame
people,
your ally.
How many people
he
have
missed his
voices in
stun.
their
He
heads?
deserves it.
Well, the 1v1 matchup we were talking about has a double damage in play now, so it's like Puck's going to get a bit of an edge because of that.
I wish they picked Invoker just so we could pretend that we were watching the same game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was banned last, but I was thinking the same. That bottom Adfim seems to be holding their own. They did not dodge the tri-lane to give Madara free farm. This time they're going to involve him in this try-v-try. And Wraith King's not a bad hero for a tri-lane.
No, it's not. This is definitely the right decision. They learned from their previous game. You don't want to be in a scenario where you let your Beastmaster die on an island.
Oh, Beastmaster 14-7 to the 13-0 of Sand King. Beastmaster's, he's running at Sand King with the boars. Universe struggling a bit here. Has a bar sack. He's going to have to use it to get away.
I wish he had brought a sentry to lane.
The counter sentry, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Skylark bought it himself. Or no, it was given it. So, playing the supports.
Yep.
Oh, hold up. This is not good for the bottom tri-lane. Skeeter in a lot of trouble. This is tough because you don't have levels as Gyro. You need level 3 at least before you can really start being combative. And I like what Madara did, just going straight for the chainmail. I know it's only 4 armor nowadays. He's getting the Bassi next, just making himself more durable. Because you're going to target the melee hero as this aggro try. Survivor whiffs. Look at mid, though. Gunner putting in the work.
He had that double damage. I feel like that made a big part of that. There we go. Gunner just going to keep on going in. Has definitely an advantage in this lane, it feels like, so far. He's, I mean, net worth-wise, I feel like Quap's been faring a lot more regen because he is crushing it, not just in terms of CS.
As soon as he's 6, I'm pretty sure you can pressure the Quap quite effectively. You threaten a kill anytime Byber shows up. Bottom lane, PPD gets a kill. Excuse.
Oh, a missed arrow. It's going to cost them the kill on Gyrocopter they could have had.
And they're going to lose maybe more because of it. MNT does not have any leap charges left, so Wraith King slowed. He's not going to get the kill onto Skitter. Maybe with the Skeletons. He's going for the Rocket Barrage on them, so he's going to survive. Bounty Runes have spawned. The race is on. Get him, Jim Gordon. No.
No.
Oh, yeah, yes, no,
Arrow?
maybe, yes.
And a kill, too.
They take it.
Oh, you got greedy.
Oh, Universe would have been in a lot of trouble if not for that Shrine, but he was running back to it. He's going to turn and Burrow Strike. He's going to lose his regen in a second, so Beastmaster is going to keep running at him. 3 seconds till Sandstorm. He should be okay because of that. And yeah, he's just going to chill in biz. Get back to base, probably TP out to lane.
That Orb of Venom is such a sick pickup by the Beast here.
Yeah.
It's what gives you the chasing power. And then in any melee versus melee matchup, it's so much plus damage. It's 15 extra damage a hit.
He got to use his Shrine. He's bringing Blightstone plus Ring of Bacillus, which will, you know, help make his Boris tankier.
Yep.
Which is nice. Yeah, honestly, he's just doing a really good job in this matchup. And I think, like, so much of it comes down to the fact that, like, the Sentry battle, but also the fact that you're in the safe lane. You don't have an easy pull to be able to, like, go and cut creep waves in this 1v1. Like, that would be your other solution as a Sand King, is to go pull creeps into neutral camps.
Yeah.
A couple kills potentially down bottom. PPD, I don't think he's going to go for any kind of TP out yet. One last right click will finish him off. So 2 kills for Finem down bottom.
They're suffering from a lack of Bassi as well. I'm surprised Skeeter didn't get one. But nobody has Bassi bottom. Wraith King's already picked one up. That's +2 armor.
Yeah, it's so weird because everyone's getting Bassi in, like, their dual lanes constantly. To see a tri-lane without a Ring of Bassi is kind of weird.
Especially one like this. Like
was it one of the items that got nerfed?
Yes.
Was it a
no,
you can't buy a ring from Side Shop is the big
Oh,
thing.
that's what it was.
You can't go to lane with Sage's Mask anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you can, but
It'll be interesting to see, like, what do you think the next value, because I can buy it at the side shop, sideline item will be?
I don't know. What's still
Side
there?
Shop's
I
dead.
mean, crowns are still there, right? But
That's true.
I mean, I think who had some crowns? Maybe it was last game. I remember seeing that.
Did you say chapstick?
No.
I thought Cap said chapstick.
No, I said Side Shop's dead.
Oh.
That seems like the trajectory we're going on, you know?
I mean, it might be. They nerfed drums, so. I don't know. Like, I legit think Crown is, like, maybe the most value item there. That's for Veil of Discord and drums.
I guess the obvious OP one that everyone buys is just your Quelling Blade, you know? Imagine if they remove Quelling Blade from that Side Shop.
Oh, God.
Oh, Gunner's here. Both mids rotated. But Gunner's late.
Every offlaner would hate it because every safe laner would just show up to lane with a Quelling Blade.
Yeah, carries would just play greedier. And,
Yeah.
you know, either skip a Tango and just ask their supports for more, or skip a Stout Shield even, who knows.
Ooh, that was a brave blink in there, Thug. And he's going to pay the ultimate price for it.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. As long as Gunner doesn't whiff that orb.
There you
Even if he has, probably has that kill.
Whoa, Jim Gordon.
Arrow?
You don't have Batman with you, my friend.
Well, he set up a kill here, it looks like, with the arrow. Yep, they'll get the kill, but MNT also has to leap himself out of there. Doesn't have leap charges left, but should be okay. Has a rotation from Madara as well, and there's going to be another arrow with that Arcane Rune, the low cooldown. MNT, 3-1 and 4. Much better shown from him.
More setup. Way easier to play with this Wraith King in comparison to the previous game's Wraith King.
There's a TP up top from Spartan. Looking to get some wards down more than anything, and also perhaps thinking he can get a kill with this Roar.
And Finem really looking good here. Their draft will take off, and they have tools to deal with the gyro. Like, of having a beast instead of a timber here is such an insane advantage.
They go in, but PPD and co are ready for this. They're already rotating up top as well with the Gyrocopter plus Oracle. Should be a quick and easy kill on the Shadow Demon. Similar rotation to they made last game where they just rotated their Gyro up top around this 10-minute stage. And they're going to do some lane swaps as, Beastmaster gets hell out of there.
I mean, that was great. They lost a 5 position for like a 3-hero rotation up to the top lane.
Yep.
I guess this is just one of those things, though, they were going to make no matter what because they're swapping lanes. Because they feel like they can't do their aggro try anymore. And they got Universe to the point he needs to be. It's so hard to fight under level 3 and level 4 Sandstorm.
Yeah, Gyro only level 5 to the Wraith King's level 7, so they don't really want this Gyro playing into the tri-lane down bottom, it feels like. Gunner has a medallion. What?
All right.
Is this the puck build? I'm
whoa.
not here to flame. I'm genuinely curious.
It's free. It's armor, and it's mana regen.
He's going Solar Crest.
You do a lot of right-clicking as puck early on. Because everybody sits in the Dream Coil because nobody wants to take the massive amount of damage.
I think part of it is just you want Solar Crest with a Gyro. Any time you have a spread damage carry, Luna, Dusa, Gyro, you need Solar Crest because it's just so much damage output.
Yep.
And you also want to Veil of Discord and Blink Dagger on your Sand King, so it's not like he can go for it on the side. Your Earth Spirit isn't going to get it.
I mean, we'll see, right? If they win, we'll assume it's good.
Yeah, this game, I mean, Earth Spirit's not going to get it because they had a defensive tri-lane. He's going to be under-farmed as hell.
I like to just allow the game to dictate my opinion.
Winners getting to write history.
Yes. That's how it works, though. If you win, then what you did was good. And if you lost, then what you did was bad. Right, guys?
Yep. Something like that. I don't know. Universe? Any stuns left? Sonic Wave will.
All right, thank God they got that kill. You guys saw that, right? Madara stunned the.
Oh,
he stunned the Siege Wagon. I don't know what that was. Misclick.
They're looking good, though. Skeeter is not in a good place right now. It's not a healthy spot. And Gyro is a snowball carry. It's another one of those heroes that's gold and XP dependent. Yep. And whenever you have to tri-lane and you're not free farming, you're going to feel real weird. He's going to get roared, stunned, arrowed this entire game. And yeah, he's got Oracle behind him, but you need the damage output to allow your team to play around you. And he's just not there yet.
This game, Madara can actually, do his playstyle too, because Skylark didn't have a shitty time at the start. Like, there are space creators. Both Quap and Beastmaster can do stuff while Wraith King hits the jungle, Does some Hector stuff. Has the Midas, just going to keep on farming.
He already has Vlad's up top on the Beast. Very strong.
He's looking spooky. Medallion as well, coming out in Korea. Has a pipe queued up, so that's going to heavily reduce the damage of Sand King and Puck. And Gyro. I mean, it's heavy magic damage from the NiP side. And I'd say kind of a different outfit here, but I feel like so much of last game was like a drafting strategic mess up than anything. There's no doubt they have good players and can be a better team than what we saw last game.
I mean, they already have twice as many kills as they had all of last game.
Yep.
So, definitely looking up. 3K
they caught
gold
Skylark in the top lane. That's a
and
big
they
kill.
got detection. Deja vu from last game? No. He walked into the sentry. Oh, yeah.
That was pre-laid out.
Oh, yeah. He was actually fine, fine-ish until then.
Yeah, Peter's doing a good job. He knew they were smoked and invis down bottom, had vision of it. I'm really surprised. Like, this is one of those smoke moves that just, it's a little lack of experience here. Will they hit this arrow? No.
Too far. He did not have phase shift, but he missed the arrow. Still looking to orb run out.
Got to hit that arrow. That was a kill.
That's a dead-end smoke.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. It's like, if you play around that Beastmaster, you're going to suddenly get the team fight that you've been waiting for. They do get the tower bot, but like now they actually smoke again. But Quap doesn't have. He has a regen. That's okay, but it's just a weird smoke. It's one of those smokes to just like, hey, let's do something.
Yeah, and that always felt like at Finem, their supports playstyles, like they always want to be active and do stuff. They can't sit around. MNT, there was so much hype around him because he was making all these plays when they were doing well, but it's like they can't play the patient, sit behind my core kind of game.
And it's just maybe you get a kill here, but you want to make this play around the tower. You want to kill mid-tower. Puck not going to get the rune, but like you're just in this position now. Well, maybe you get the roar from the high ground. You do.
Yep.
All of a sudden, it's worth.
Big kill. Puck goes down, and a tier 1 tower. It is a play around the tower in the end.
But they did I guess they got the ward up.
Got a ward, got a tower, got a kill.
This is the Beastmaster factor, because you get the 1 kill, all of a sudden the tower just falls. Yeah. Madara getting a ton of space bottom in the meantime. Suddenly they're 4K ahead.
I mean, that could have just as easily been like a pick-off deep in the dire jungle that didn't maybe lead to a tower in the same way.
Exactly.
So. I just didn't like the smoke down to bottom lane. Even with the Wraith King taking that tower, like that tower doesn't get you a ton of map control. The neutral camps that are around that area are all owned by Wraith King.
Yep.
So like nobody has, it's like a dead end in fact that like if you move to that area, the move back is just all this space that you can't really do anything with. Whereas you move to top, you leave Wraith King bottom, Wraith King has the reincarnation. So if that same gank comes to him, they can defend.
Speaking of that reincarnation, they pick him off going to the Bounty Room, but there's backup. Nice Sonic Wave coming in from Thug. Absolutely destroys NiP, who are making a smoke move for the runes. They're going to lose 3, possibly 4. Skitter needs to survive, but he won't. A double kill for the Queen of Pain.
They saw that coming. They saw the smoke with the ward they had on the high ground, and they prepped for it. Madara dies once. They don't even have the Beastmaster because his roar's on cooldown. He's just farming top.
Yeah.
And they get, what was that, 4 for 0 with 4 heroes?
They baited out knowing Wraith King could kind of run in with Reincarnation and set everything up for them. Because that first hero who runs in the smoke is always going to die, and that's where, hey, send Wraith King in.
This point of the game, Beastmaster is going to start looking really sick because you have your teamfight items. You can play around the Beastmaster. He's very strong, but his Hawk is going to make the game impossible to play. Yeah. Because there's so much about Ninja's, like, their way back into this game is being able to get a successful teamfight with this Puck Dream Coil and the right smoke. But all this extra vision given by Hawk is going to kind of break the game for them.
Yeah. It's funny that NiP is the team without the vision because last season, nice juke by Gunner. But NiP, like, that was what made them such a strong team. Was when 3-3 was on the Beastmasters, the Night Stalkers, and they abused. It was what they did last game. Like, they get ahead in the mid game and they just take over the map. That's the Peter style. And when you fall behind like this and you don't have that tool to acquire vision, you feel handicapped because what's your playmaker here? You have a Puck without blink. He's actually going to go Necro
with blink. I mean, obviously that's their idea.
You just can't play around the gyro yet. Is the problem? He's still just trying to recover.
Yep. He's only just about to hit level 9. He's really far behind compared to Wraith King, level 12.
This is already definitely a Wraith King favored matchup, assuming you have equal net worth. When you're this far ahead, 4K in the net worth department already.
I mean, last game felt one-sided. This game feels almost more one-sided than what we're seeing.
Oh, they got the pick-off on Sand King bottom lane. They just waited for him to come out of the sandstorm, but they forced TP rotations. Maybe that's just good enough.
Not looking to hard commit. No Sonic Wave, so.
Yeah, they had that.
Kind of the Orchid reveal, but I mean, same time, this Orchid was coming soon, however you look at it. And yeah, Raiden Vision just using this Hawk, constantly seeing where NiP are on the map. Beastmaster is able to farm very aggressively up top. Pushing the lane while farming this dire jungle. All by himself. He's creating a ton of space.
All right, you get Pipe. You complete Solar Crest. At what point, Gods and Kyle, do you get the Aghanim Scepter? Kyle's face. On Beastmaster. Have you seen that thing?
It's terrible.
You're just chucking the axes constantly.
Get that level 20 talent, you know?
Yeah, when you get the level 20 talent, it's dangerous.
They don't really have damage issues, I guess. But hey, why?
A man can dream.
Yeah. There's the Orc on the Gunner, but he does have the Oracle to back him up, so it'll be a non-kill.
It's too expensive. That's the problem. And also, your Beastmaster likes to auto-attack, not just throw his axes. In addition, if you think about it, Cap, you buy an axe, maybe you get, let's say, twice the number of axes off. How much damage is that? That's right, 240 per cast. If you buy a pipe, that's 400 damage reduced on all of your heroes. That's 2,000 damage.
Okay, Kyle, but you can cast it more than 2 times. You can cast it as many times as you want.
But how many times do you have to cast it
and you can cast
catch
it
up
in AoE.
To the amount of damage
it's
reduced?
AoE damage, right?
But that is true. I didn't think to calculate that.
And it's damage amp per stack.
Amp. Yeah, it's.
Oh my god.
So each axe does more damage than the previous axe.
You gotta do some percent-based math there, Kyle. I know math's not easy for you anyway.
Sure,
The reason I'm on this right now is that when that Ag Interceptor first got in, I was like, oh sick, I'm going to try Beastmaster X. It didn't work. It didn't work at all.
Cap, I heard you switched to support, right? Because you realized that it was better for your MMR? I went through the same
Not
process.
quite, but yeah.
Better for his
you queue
queue
all
time.
roles and you just get hard support every time?
That also happened, yes. I queue 4 and 3, and every single time I end up being a 4.
That's how it goes. Do you buy wards, though?
Yeah. Like, I'm a relatively selfless 4 position.
That's good.
I'm very greedy when it comes to taking lane farm.
You're one of those
But
guys
I'm
that TPs into my lane and says,
No,
whoa, whoa,
no,
I
no,
need
no,
blink.
no, no. I'm all about TP discipline
Okay,
and farming points on the map.
that's true.
I flame the hell out of my carry when he leaves the jungle halfway farmed
Ugh.
to come take the lane farm that I'm already in position for. Come on, bro.
I wish there was like, I don't know how it's such a basic concept, but how do players not realize that anytime, if your support, if your weakest hero is in a lane alone, getting farm, getting his boots, getting his level 6, why would you take that away from him?
Because you're carry.
Just stay in
that
the
wants to
jungle.
farm.
But
Because they don't have.
how do you
they
play
don't have
10,000
brains.
games?
That's why, Kyle. They see creeps. Oh, creeps.
Oh,
my gold. You try to explain to them the concept of like,
Yeah,
you can farm this whole area. I can farm this area. My offlaner farms this whole area.
Hey,
they just TP and run to wherever the creeps are.
and you
It
know
doesn't matter.
the response to that speech would be muted. And then
Muted.
20 minutes later, as you're losing, all chat, these supports are terrible. Please report. Meanwhile, you look at the map. Like, my favorite is when someone says, we need wards. There was one time I had 5 wards on the map at that time.
Yeah.
5 wards.
Yeah, but Kyle, it wasn't where he wanted them to be.
I see all these posts on Reddit complaining about, cores. It turns out it's you guys making those posts.
What?
About complaining about, the core players who say stuff like, we
Does
need wards when
anybody
there's
else
wards.
think supports are the best players
Yeah.
in Dota?
the support player circle jerk, where everyone goes off about how terrible carries lose them game,
Yeah, well,
die and complain about no wards when there's wards. It's
Listen,
There we
I
go.
play both. I play
Yeah,
both
yeah.
support and core.
Yeah.
I think anybody who plays only support, they're just asking for it, honestly. It just means that they're not confident enough in their abilities to click buttons and carry games.
we were talking about this earlier last night, me and Gods, but, as core players, we've both realized that a combination of age and, well,
It has
age.
less.
We're bad
I
at
thought
Dota.
age was the excuse we used to feel good about ourselves. For me, at least, it's like I just got old, so I
Yeah.
got worse at Dota.
But support, though, it's like riding a bike. You do the same things. Oh, nighttime, let me play some wards. Hey, gank mid. Hey, let me hit the pole.
You're using
You know,
your
it's
brain,
easy.
not your fingers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And kids at home, it's important.
Well, the state of this game has not changed and does not appear to be changing anytime soon.
No, this one. Is this just the meta nowadays? It's like, I guess it's the same as it has been for the last year, but you hit the timing in the mid game and snowball hard. And that's
Yeah,
that.
I mean, we've seen, I guess, just 2 games that were pretty one-sided, but potential Wraith King reincarnation kill, but
Oh, wow. Nice play.
Sonic Wave, yeah. Catches out to the false promise used defensively on himself. PPD will not be able to save the Earth Spirit. Fiber goes down. PPD going to die as well. No, he's got heals coming into play, but they've lost Universe on the Sand King. No buyback available. They're going to lose Gyrocopter. He's also got no buyback, and this is Rax and kind of game. They may not end it here, but it doesn't really feel like NiP can come back.
I mean, they're getting hunted to the fountain, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot about that voice line of Beastmaster.
I was reading
I'll
that
be creeping while you are sleeping. What a creepy ass voice line, Val.
Yeah.
When'd you put that one in? Biver's response, what?
Kiss. We got a kiss out of that one.
I'll be creeping while you are sleeping.
How does that even fit Beastmaster's theme? I don't know. Quap, she's got some kind of interesting lines, but it's like, that's Quap. That's like who she is,
Uh-huh.
But
apparently Beastmaster is just, he's that guy who's sitting outside your window.
This is a game. I'm surprised NiP hasn't GG'd out. This one is in the books.
no, they
3 seconds.
yeah, they can't do anything.
Let's go. Comeback time, baby. Peter pre-cast Fate's Edict, knowing they're going to go on him. Incredible.
And there we have it. GG's called as the throne goes down. Maybe there's like, I don't know, some time. It's group stage round robin, so maybe time rating matters. That's why they didn't win a GG.
Possible.
I have no idea.
Likely, I would
If there's
imagine.
ties, it could come into play. That's what I take away. Because, yeah, that game has been over for, well, at least guaranteed over for the last 60 seconds. But NiP, yeah, dominant game 1, but at Finem, dominant game 2.
Yeah, that's about that's the summation of the series for me.
Who's the better team out of these two? If there was a game 3, who'd you put your money on?
I mean, it's weird to say because the laning phase determined so much of both game 1 and game 2. Felt like both games were over because of just one matchup. I guess in this one, it was both the tri-lane winning for Ad Finem as well as the Beastmaster dominating the Sand King. But
And Quap, I guess, slightly lost mid, but made way better rotations. Like, she rotated bottom, killed Gyro a few times.
Game 1, it was literally just one lane, and that was the Timbersaw's lane going so terribly.
Yeah, they learned. I like that from Ad Finem. Like, they recognized that they were really just punished because they had a 3-on-1 set up in both lanes. This time, they realized that they had the 3-on-3. They had the strong core. If you have Shadow Demon and Mirana, you want it to be in a competitive lane. Can you wait to eat your breakfast, Cap? God damn it!
We'll go to a break in like
I'm
60
paying
seconds, you know?
attention to you, I promise.
God just finishes his point. He's stuck unwrapping his burrito.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's no burrito here. Do you guys see a burrito? Kyle's high.
Yeah. If anything, this game, like, game 1 was clear out lane, out draft. This one, yeah, the lane stage decided, but it wasn't like they won the lanes because of how they laned. They actually outplayed them in the lanes, in the tri-lane versus tri-lane and the 1v1 up top, I guess. Anyways, we've got 683 versus the Godsent next, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
Not them, but yes, it's Godsent.
Yeah. Come on, Kyle. I know what I'm talking about. We're going to go to a break and be back with more riveting Dota 2.